Hey guys, my name is Nick. I'm your instructor. I know we had a snow day or whatever today, so I don't want to get too far behind in the material. If you look at the syllabus, or when we do get to the point where we look at the syllabus, you're going to see we have a lot going on every week. So rather than take all that time to go through the syllabus again on Wednesday, what I thought I'd do is just take a couple minutes. I'm going to create this video. We're going to go through the syllabus, and I'm going to show you how to sign up for the homework site. And I'm going to go over where you can find your first assignment, which is due on Wednesday, so that, again, we don't have to rehash that and we can really hit the ground running on Wednesday. I can just answer some last minute questions that you might have, and then we can really get into the actual material on Wednesday, because if I spend a half an hour going over the syllabus on Wednesday, it's just we're gonna get too far behind, and I would rather start the semester out right. So I hope you're enjoying your day off, but please take the time between now and Wednesday and watch this video. Please watch the whole thing. There's a lot of important information in this. I'm going to go through step by step everything that I need you to do. If you have any questions, like I said, email me, or if it can wait till Wednesday, I can talk to you about it on Wednesday. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to access Moodle. Again, some of you have probably taken a class with us before, but I'm going to go ahead and show you, just in case, where you can find Moodle. So you're going to go to my.cotc.edu, and it's going to ask you to log in. And you log in, we get logged in, it's going to open you up to the portal. You see you got this big sign that says we're closed right now. This is where you can find all important announcements. And if you look over here, your Moodle classes are over here on the right hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. So we look through this Moodle selection and we find your courses in here somewhere. I've got a ton of courses going on, so here it is down here, Math 080WA. I go ahead and click continue. This might happen to you where it says log into Moodle failed. Just go ahead and click this link. It's going to take you to a new Moodle login screen. I'm sorry, it happens with my computer. It's annoying, I know, but just log in again. It's going to take you to Moodle, and you want to go to My Courses. And then we're down here, Math 080WA. Go ahead and click on that. And as you can see, you're going to have week one. Week one's going to be visible for you. These might not be visible to you right now. Don't worry. I've got this locked out. And on Thursday, you'll be able to see the week two stuff. But right now, all you need to focus on is I want you to go to this link right here for syllabus. And when you click on this link right here, it's going to want you to open the file. We're going to go ahead and open this. I have hard copies sitting right next to me, but of course, because we don't have class today, I can't get them to you until Wednesday. So I do ask that you at least, again, you don't have to print this out if you don't want to. I'm going to bring a copy for you on Wednesday, but please do open this up and take a look at it. All the normal information about when we start, when we finish. Here's the class, Foundations of College Math, Math 080WA. I'll talk a little bit more about what this class means. I'm the coordinator for this course. I designed this course. I'll talk about why we do this as opposed to the other ones. Some of you might know about the 60, 70 stuff. We'll go into that a little bit. Required materials, you need to get an online homework access code. It's available at the bookstore or straight from the Pearson website. I will tell you it's a little bit cheaper if you get straight from the Pearson website. You only need to buy 6 months access for this course, because that's the class is that long. So this is a little bit cheaper than my math lab. The reason I chose this is because it's a more inexpensive program. I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to make this course as cost effective as possible. I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible for you guys, but we've got to have an online homework site. This is the least expensive one I've been able to find up to this point. So you need the course notes. I'll show you where the course notes are. I've printed the first week's course notes for you. Again, those are sitting right next to me. I can't get them to you until afterwards. But let's go back to the Moodle course. If you go back to the main part of our course, if you look in week 1, you'll see the week 1 notes there. Another place you can find the weekly notes is in course notes and exam reviews. Here's all the course notes right here. Again, that's all you can see right now. If you're logging into Moodle, none of this stuff is available to you right now. So again, I printed the first week's notes. You're going to need to print the notes each week. If you look at the notes, you'll see there's a lot of definitions, there's a lot of word problems. The reason we give you those notes is so that you don't have to sit there with a blank piece of paper and you're trying to catch up writing the notes. If you print these notes out all at once, then you'll be able to keep up with us a lot quicker. You don't have to spend as much time writing the problem down, and it really helps people pace well. So it's going to cost you about $5 to $10 to print these entire notes for the whole semester. So just do it. Again, I'm not making you buy a textbook. All I'm asking you to buy is the homework access code. I'm asking you to print these notes. And then the other thing that you really need for this course is you need a TI 83 or 84 graphing calculator. If you don't have a graphing calculator, you need to get one. We're going to start working with a calculator really intensely on Friday. If you come to Friday's lab and you don't have it, you're going to be a little bit behind. So I do ask that you get the calculator, okay? Cheapest place to get it is Walmart if you're going to buy a brand new. I've had multiple people tell me that they've called around to different pawn shops and they found it for pretty cheap. Also, a lot of people in high school have had to have this calculator. So if you know anybody who graduated recently, maybe go ahead and ask them. Maybe go ahead and ask them if they have one that you can borrow. You're gonna need it for the next course. The reason I require it for this course is because you need it in college algebra or statistics. So you might as well get it now. Just buy one calculator. Let's start working with it now so that you're really comfortable with it going into the next course. So that's that. So again, you need the access code, you need the packet of notes, and you need the calculator. That's it. That's all I ask you to bring. I didn't really go over this. My instructor information's here. My office is in Hopewell Hall. I'll show you my office hours. I have office hours on the Pataskala campus, so I'll be out there. But I'm closer to Pataskala, so just let me know, and I can meet you out there. If you do want a textbook, again, I don't require a textbook for this course because nobody used it that much, but I do want, there are some people who really like to look at examples, to check stuff out. I found a free online textbook. So when you click this link, it's going to take you to a PDF of a textbook, and everything we cover in this course can be found in this free textbook. So if you want to scroll through here and you want to find, this is where we're really starting, is this negative number stuff. If you want to see some examples, here's a good place to find it. So some people do really need a textbook, do want it. Here it is, it's available to you, but I don't require it, okay? So again, the 3 things you need the access code, you need the packet of notes, and you need that graphing calculator. All right, moving on. There are math lab hours in Pataskala and in Newark. On top of my office hours, these math lab hours are walk-in hours where you can get help on specific problems. So if you're having trouble, I have a feeling that there's going to be a time in this semester where you need to go visit the math lab. I really encourage you to get over there. Office of Disability Services. If you feel like you have a learning disability, if you had an IEP in high school, if you want to continue that and would like some special accommodations when you take tests, you need to make an appointment with Connie Zhang on the Newark campus. She's in Warner Center 226. She is the person to talk to help you get the accommodations you need. So if you do have accommodations, please let me know as soon as possible. That's really, really important. Okay, IT can help you with anything Moodle related or your email, but don't contact them about Math Excel issues. They can't help you with the math homework. You got to go through me if you're having trouble with the math homework, okay? Student Services, they've got a lot of awesome resources as far as like time management, money management. If you're having personal issues, if you feel like you need to withdraw, Student Services is a good place to check out. The library, again, you're not going to be using that a lot for this class, but it's a good resource to have. All right, I'm going to kind of roll through these pretty quickly. Assessment. We assess, this is a pilot course. This is only the 3rd time this course has ever been taught, so we're not going to be using your name attached to anything, but we are going to be looking at how this course does and how you guys do in subsequent classes to tell if we're doing a good job. Disabilities, anybody who has a disability or needs disability services, please contact this number here. Again, let me know if you do have testing accommodations. Plagiarism, please don't cheat. It's really easy to tell if you cheated on a math test. Just do your own work. If you're showing up and you're working hard, let me know if you're struggling. It's way better than trying to show up and be dishonest about something. Diversity statement, you're going to be working in groups in this course, and I just ask that you please be respectful for the people around you, and be willing to work with people even though they might not be your best friend. It's good training for the work environment and life. You're going to have people you got to work with that you're not crazy about. Just do your best, try to work with them. I can tell if it's working or not, and I'll be sympathetic. If you're really having an issue with groups, please let me know and I'll deal with it outside. Withdrawal statement, if you click on this, it's going to take you to the official calendar for COTC. There's a drop date for this course, and if you feel like you're struggling or you got some personal issues, you need to make sure you withdraw before the drop date so that you don't get an F in the course, okay? All right, general policies. Again, I'm sorry this is really boring. I'm going to move through this really quickly, but it's really worth it to get through this now. Attendance and behavior. If you show up, you usually do well. It's very rare that I have somebody that has really great attendance and doesn't pass the course. So if you're working hard, you're showing up, you're trying, you're communicating with me about how you're doing, you're going to be fine, okay? Cell phones should be off or on silent. I'm going to say during tests that you just turn them off, because if you're in a silent room and a phone's vibrating, everybody can hear it anyway. So I'm pretty cool and understanding about the cell phone thing. I'm pretty young, so I'm pretty cognizant of, like, you know, modern technology. But if a phone rings, I'm not going to yell at you, but just please be respectful and turn it off. Email correspondence, you need to use your COTC email to correspond with me. I can't talk to you over any other email because I can't really verify that it's actually you. So I'll have very limited communication with you via email unless you're using COTC. So please do use that. Homework, we're going to have homework each week. It's going to be 10 points apiece. I assign it on a Monday. It's due the following Monday at the beginning of class, okay? I'll go over the homework site a little bit more detail at the end of this. I might have to break it into its own little screencast thing, but we'll take a look at it. Please make sure you start the homework on time. I do give some homework extensions, but you got to come talk to me, and they got to be on a case-by-case basis, okay? There's 6 quizzes worth 10 points. I dropped the lowest grade, okay? So there's going to be 50 points worth of quizzes. If you miss a quiz, I don't give makeups, okay? So there's 6 quizzes. You got to make at least 5 of them. If you are absent for a quiz, then that will count as your dropped one, okay? Those just give me an idea to see how well you're doing before you go into a test. It's really nice, and it kind of gives you a realistic view of how well you know the material too. There's going to be a project somewhere later in the semester. I'll get to that later. It's going to be about, you kind of observing and writing a little bit about some of the stuff you missed and what you missed and how you can get better at it. All right, a big part about this course that's very different from any other courses I've ever taught. It's something I'm really excited about, is we have labs each Friday or Thursday, depending on, I think our lab is on Thursday. Let me look real quick. So we're gonna have lecture on Monday and Wednesday, and then Thursday you're gonna come in and we're gonna do a lab. I've broken out all those really hard word problems, all the calculator stuff, all of the technology applications and activities. I've broken them off into that Thursday interactive lab. It's really great. You come in and work with groups. We do some review there. That's where we really get a good understanding of what was going on during the week. We're sitting there lecturing and you're learning, and the stuff's just kind of hitting you in the head, and a lot of time it doesn't sink in, but in that lab is where we really have the chance to kind of really solidify our understanding of that. So each lab's worth 10 points. If you don't attend a lab, you got to make up or you get a 0. Depending on the situation, you're either going to lose 2 or 3 points for it not being present in the lab. It's your attendance in that lab is really important because you help the people around you, and when you are not there, I view that group as missing something. So I really need you to be there for the labs, and trust me, when you miss the labs, it's a lot of work to get those made up, so you need to make sure you're trying to make it there. If you miss a lab, you got to email me within 48 hours or I'm not going to let you make up the lab. You can't come in 5 days later and say, oh, hey, can I make that lab up, okay? I really need you to let me know. If you're not going to make it on that Thursday, you need to send me an email and let me know either before or right after class so that I can get the lab to you and get it due in a reasonable amount of time, okay? Midterm and final, there's 3 midterms worth 150 points and a final exam is worth 200. The final exam is cumulative. It'll be given according to the COTC schedule, it's recommended that you make the exam